Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today we're doing some fall DIYs using $1 placemats. I grabbed all the placemats from Dollar General, and a lot of items came from Dollar Tree or Dollar General, more than likely. If anything else came from somewhere else, I will let you know. But the first thing I'm going to do is use this really cute cutting board. They had these mini cutting boards this year at Dollar General, so I thought that I would just kind of amp it up a little bit. The front is super cute as is, with the little twine and the beads, but I wanted to use one of these placemats, and I did use these pretty much until they were gone, or as much as I could. So I did peel off that sticker, and then of course I am using a glue stick to glue the placemat to the back of the cutting board. And glue sticks do work with these. You would think that it doesn't, but I guarantee this will last for a long time as long as you wait for it to fully dry. Placemat was laid on there. I am just smoothing it down quite a few times just to make sure it does not move. Now I'm going to be using some twine just to kind of tie it around the top. I liked the way it was to begin with, but I didn't love the beads. I just wanted two larger beads on the ends of the twine, so that is just what I used. I just used what I had on hand, and then I'm just going to be tying the bottoms so the beads do not come off. Once that is done, you could really leave it as is. I do like plain decor like this, but I did find some really cute sunflower stickers from the Dollar Tree recently, so I just decided to add a few to the bottom of this cutting board, and that is all I did for this one. This placemat I loved, and like I said, they are only $1 at Dollar General, and they have a ton of different ones. They also have a lot year-round that are only $1 as well. So I found this wood piece at a yard sale, but I'm sure it was from Hobby Lobby, because I did pick up quite a few of these, and I want to say you can get 4 or 5 of these for, I want to say maybe $5 from Hobby Lobby when the wood is on sale, or the wood section is on sale. So I wanted to use this entire placemat for a really cute wood round. So I just traced it out from the back side, and of course I'm using my Elmer's glue stick, and grab them now while everything is going on clearance from school. So the school deals are great, but they're better once all the kids are back in school and everything goes on clearance. So just grab up your glue sticks while you can. That is when I stock up. I think I have a 2-year supply, so I will not be buying any this year, but probably next year I will end up needing some. So the only thing I did with this was just add a little twine piece to the back, so I was able to use it as a hanger, and that is it. So I really liked this. I thought about adding some greenery or a bow, but it just seemed to take away just the really pretty placemat that was on the center of this wood round. So this is all I did, nothing crazy. And if you don't want to burn your fingers, use some sort of tool to hold on to that twine until the glue dries. Pumpkin I picked up at Dollar Tree last year or the previous year, but I am sure they have something very similar this year. They always do. So once again, I'm just going to go ahead and trace the back of one of these placemats. This is the one that I used in the first DIY, so I just really liked this truck, so I decided to go ahead and trace it out. And yes, there was a truck on the other side of the pumpkin, so I'm kind of just going to be covering with the truck, but I just liked this one a lot better, and it was just a lot more bright, which is kind of what I was going for in this DIY. So nothing super crazy, not making this over, and I didn't really like the fall, y'all. There's just something about a ton of words on my decor that I just don't care for these days. So that's why you see a lot of my decor is pretty plain, but it's kind of just the way that I like it. So I did not cut out the stem because that please or the words were going to be showing, it was going to be cut off. So I just decided to grab my twine once again, wrap it around the stem a few times, and just leave it like that. I just thought it looked a lot better than even adding like a white placemat to it. Also, off of the topic, but still on topic, I cannot find twine at the Dollar Tree anymore. So let me know in the comments if it's still in your car section, since they kind of switched it up a little bit in mine. I cannot find it, so I just grabbed a big roll from Walmart for a few dollars. And I also had this wreath with this leaf. This is from Dollar General, I want to say last year, and I just glued it to the top here. And if you don't like the way that black leaf is, I just thought I did a little something to this. I can always just kind of tear it off or like flip it over to the other side. So I did that here, and I kind of think it looks a little bit better without the black leaf, but I kind of liked it hanging. So at least I can get the best of both worlds here. This one, I am just using a rolling pin that is from Dollar Tree. I picked it up last year, so I'm not sure if they have them this year, but if you do have a craft stash like I do and you have some of these, this will be just a quick, easy one. I am using the same placemat as I did for my wood round. Like I said, if I can use it for a few different crafts, then I am going to, and you save a ton of money that way, especially when these placemats were only $1, and I'm using a lot of my stash. So once I glued that down with the Elmer's glue stick, I decided to go ahead and add this thankful sticker, which was also from Dollar Tree. And that is all I did for this. I left the bow that was already on the rolling pin, and I think this is super cute. And of course, you cannot do fall decor or even Christmas decor without using some sort of tag sign from the dollar store. So this one is from Dollar General. I actually picked it up at a yard sale recently, and I just think that you can just do so many different things with tags. So you could paint this, you could add scrapbook paper, but I'm going to go ahead and add this placemat, of course. This is also from Dollar General, and they always have this one in stock, or at least in mine it does. I was running out of glue for this one, and I just ended up adding a ton to this. I didn't mean to add that much because it's really not necessary, but it will probably hold up pretty well. It was kind of leaking out the side, so I kind of rubbed it off. And then I am just making sure this is intact. And then I'm just going to go into my craft stash and just add an embellishment to this. I did end up adding that tag back. This was maybe, it says from a word runner. I'm not even sure what that is, but it is something that I pulled off and then just eventually used it now. It's been a couple years. I'm not really sure where this is from, but it had to have been from Dollar General on some sort of decor. It says hello, and I don't think hello is the worst word to use when you are crafting, so I think this works. Like I said, not a ton of words, but this is plenty. And then I just glued that on. I did have to hold this down for a while because it is a thicker metal, so it wasn't staying intact like I wanted it to. But eventually it stayed, and it is good to go, and that's all I did for this. But you guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this short yet sweet video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love you to stick around and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!